All right, so we've gotten hearing some rumblings of Sonic the Hedgehog running around WUSA. Oh, there he is.
Oh, wow. Oh, Teresa, our front security guard. Apparently he's been hanging out in our Great Day Washington audience upstairs. Oh my gosh, your
Sales
quick,
department's
Sonic.
probably like, what's going on?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's up in our sales department. Oh, that's awesome. And then we also saw him make his way downstairs too.
And then he made his way. Oh, there's Jake with the newsroom. We got to get in the studio. Everybody getting a nice surprise this morning. But what's even better is he's here with us in the Great Day Washington studio to talk about the new movie that's coming out.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog is a live-action adventure comedy based on the global blockbuster video game franchise from Sega that enters on the infamously brash, bright blue hedgehog. The film follows the adventures of Sonic as he navigates the
Complexities.
Thank you, of life on Earth with his newfound human and best friend, Tom Wachowski, who is played by James Marsden.
Sonic and Tom join forces to try and stop the villainous Dr. Robotnik, who is played by Jim Carrey, from capturing Sonic and using his immense powers for world domination. The film also stars Tika Sumpter and Ben Schwartz as the voice of Sonic. And Sonic is here with us.
Sonic, you're taller than I thought.
Right, I know. I would be so out of breath watching you run, but you're used to running fast, right?
That's right. What's the correct form for that? This. I love it. I love it.
Maybe that'll help us
Thank
with
you
some
for joining
Sonic
us.
speed. So we are excited, Sonic, that you are here with us, and we're excited that you are going to be in the movie theater. So get out to see Sonic the Hedgehog, the new movie.